So, is this working? Hopefully it's working. So anyway, the template that they use for the lesson plans is the lesson plan template I used when I was in school before. So I practiced this in clinical practice. I don't know, I've used this lesson plan 10 times easily. In the classroom, I used to make it a little bit more simple, and I would just do a one-page rough outline. I wouldn't list materials, etc., because those were always usually the same. Um, but this template's pretty comprehensive and good for practicing and learning the things you might want to use, even though it's maybe more extensive than you have to do once you're actually teaching. Um, the challenges I find is the timeline within the lesson plan. I have a really hard time estimating how long components of a lesson will last, and then I have to really pay close attention to the running time during class because I like to go with the flow, and so I often get off script. So even though the lesson plan provides um, some guidance on how long certain things you should be doing certain things, I get off track pretty easily. Let's see. Another thing is California standards can be kind of tricky because there's so many of them. The more you use them, the less challenging they get because you can have some go-tos that you use a lot. Um, and I used to use two different websites. Sorry, two links. One's much better than the other, so I have to find that old link. So it's challenging because I found a link that I don't like as much for the standards. And differentiation is a challenge with the lesson planning until you really get to know the actual students you're going to be doing differentiated um, teaching for. You can practice, you could talk about, EL students or maybe dyslexic students. I'm an English teacher, etc. But until you're actually with the individual students, it's hard to figure out the differentiation. So that's it. If I can figure out, I've been having technical difficulties with a bunch of stuff. So hopefully this works. I used to be able to do this. I found my old videos, so hopefully I can do the closed caption. The Canvas one would not steer me to any place that I could actually create the video, only resources resources telling me how to create a video, so that was kind of frustrating. So hopefully this works, and yeah, these lesson plans can be overly elaborate, but they're good learning tools because then that tells you everything you should be thinking about in general. All right. Oh, my name's Mark. Thanks.